Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Today I would like to show you something very cool I've managed to do with my Arizer ExtremeQ here. And I'd like to explain to you why I did it. So, I am currently off-grid and I rely on a power station, a DC power station, to power my things. And the Arizer ExtremeQ is a DC device, but it does not come with any kind of travel adapter, no car plugs, no nothing. It just comes with a power brick. In fact, this isn't even the power brick it came with, it's just one that happened to work. So this thing will consume 20 volts at 3 to 5 amps, though I highly doubt it's any more than 3 amps, but anyway. It consumes 20 volts DC, and to use it, I've been turning on my inverter here, okay? And so what I'm doing is I'm taking DC power here, I'm converting it to AC power, just to turn it back into DC power again, to provide this thing with like 40 watts, okay? 40 to 60 to 80. So that's very inefficient, okay? And if you're in a home, you don't care about a few watts of loss here or there. When you are constantly relying on electrical power and worrying about running out, a couple watts here and there starts to add up after a couple uses. So I looked on Arizer's website. They don't have any kind of car adapter for their, portable desktop vape here. So I was thinking it would be really, really cool if I had a way of powering this thing with my power station directly. And eventually I thought, hey, USBC-PD right here, right there, that one, USB-C 100 watt, could that power this? Because the USB-C 100 watt specs, that can power 20 volts at up to 5 amps. That's all this device will need. That's all it consumes. Much less so, actually. It doesn't even come close to consuming 100 watts. So there is only one issue. The Arizer is not a USB-C-PD device. It just does not have the technology to communicate with the 100 watt charger over there. So that's where this thing comes in. Oh, get out of here. This right here, if you're looking, and I'll unplug it from the back too, just so you can see. This is a USB-C-PD to DC converter. Okay, that's a 5mm DC bit right there, circle bit, and this is a 100 watt USB-C cable. Now, what's special about this is this box right here, okay? This allows you to specify what voltage you need. So while the Arizer itself doesn't have a way of telling the charger, how much voltage it should draw, this will communicate for it. Okay? And so let me show you this in action, because this is fucking cool. I like this a lot. USB-C is a amazing spec. They've been working on fucking universal cables for 30 years now. They're finally coming close to something useful. So as you can see, I plug this in here. I'm plugging this in here. Come on, you. Yep. Alright. And now I'm going to turn on my power station. And we're going to look at this. So you see how that says 5? That's voltage. So this thing is currently asking for 5 volts of power. We need more. We need not 9, not 12, not 15. We're talking 20 volts of power. Okay? Let's see if it works. And again, theoretically, this can output 100 watts at 20 volts at 5 amps. There we go. Let me see if I can... Sorry, I can't really get that better adjusted for you. Yeah, no, sorry, it's not going to show up in the video, it looks like. But know that it's on, it's turning on, it's currently heating up. And what kind of wattage are we drawing? We're drawing 53 watts heating up, 55 let's say. And the moment it reaches its max temperature, it's going to go right down. Okay? I really wish I could get that for you guys. Nope. Oh well. So now that we're at the temp, it's consistent 22 watts of power. And by the way, I know you can't see that, but I had set that at 431. And this is leagues and miles better efficiency-wise than using, you know, an AC brick and plugging into the inverter and having 2 steps of power drain, you know, power inefficiency. Now, instead, we simply get this little device here to ask this to output 100 watts, 20 volts, 5 AC, and it does it. And the Arizer it's on, it's working, it's perfect. You know, it's not even using anything close to 5 amps either. If I had to guess, that's 1 amp of power. It's currently, yeah, obviously it's 1 amp of power. So 2 to 3 amps when it's heating up, 1 amp just to keep it going. Probably if it would draw a bit more power if I had set it to 500 degrees instead of 430. Anywho, so I hope this video has been helpful to you. I don't want this to go on too long. I'll leave a link for this specific cable I've used in the description. It's on Amazon for like 12 to 15 bucks, depending on how lucky you are with deals. And the use case for this is very unique, I admit. You know, not a lot of people rely on pure DC systems, but it's very cool that we can now start using USB-C to power these kind of devices. You know, 100 watts is nothing to sneeze at. It's not appliances level of wattage, but it can power, you know, this dry herb vaporizer, and that's pretty cool. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Catch you next time.